Welcome back to Factorio. Alright, this is where we left off. Now that we're drawing lots more power, I've got to make sure the power grid is able to handle it. So let's grab a whole bunch of solars and accumulators. Gonna run out of space before long though, eh? Where are we at in the sun cycle? Close to the end of the day, the accumulator is not charged. That's actually a bad sign. That means it's going to bottom out. In the after dark, it's going to bottom out. Not anything I can do about it though, so I'll just hang on a second. All right, that's done. What's next? All right, so I've got to get another asteroid collector going. But to do that, I'm going to need more space platforms. Crap, I'm out of inserters. All right. Ooh, I can make one. All right, now I've got the asteroid collector, but I'm still going to need that final inserter. Unless, actually wait, I bet you I can trick it a little bit. Yep, that'll work. There we go. So this will add, there's a little bit of overlap, but not much I can do about that yet. It's, yeah, it's a lot more area that I can at least reach, so that's good. Because I'm low on resources on this thing. And also, right, so it isn't producing enough power down here, so that is expected. How much room do I have for more solars? Ew. See, I got cliffs here. I'm going to run into these cliffs. That's not good. So I'm still low on ice because for whatever reason there hasn't been much ice chunks coming by. Oh, there's one right there in the wrong spot. Also, I found out that the power grid is right here. So if you open up the hub, there's a show electric network button, which shows very, very limited production and satisfaction and all that. So we could use a bit more solar. That's not urgent. Main thing is to get more ice, and I might need to station more collectors here and there, but I think I'm going to send... It is very tricky because you can't build like normal. I need a few more inserters. I was thinking of maybe shipping up a stack of copper, and I could make inserters in space, at least the yellow ones. Right, because inserters are... I'd have to make green chips, which are copper cable. Yeah. Not ideal, but I could do it. Let's see what that would take. Oh, wow. Well, you know, I could do it. I could do it. Here, let's send up some copper. A couple stacks. And then we'll fill the rest with those platforms, because we really need lots of those. There we go. All right, I got copper. So here's what we're going to do with that copper. First, we're going to make some copper cables. And then we're going to make green chips. Oh, but I need... oh, you know what? I'm probably wasting so much of my iron on making steel. I really shouldn't do that. How much do I... Oh my gosh, I have way too much steel. Yeah, I've been blowing my iron on steel. So let's stop that. Okay, there's some chips. That makes 16. At that point, I should be able to make inserters, like just the basic ones. What's this? That was weird. I don't have any gears apparently. So I need to make some gears. Now I can make inserters. Wow, I got 8 inserters. Well, that's actually pretty cool. Which means I can place the inserters after saying, let's make... what else do I need to make? Well, nothing here yet, but let's just take that and that. And we'll put down a belt. There we are. I should be able to extend this out a little bit too, because it's a little close. I don't really need it there. I just gotta run that circuit again. Oh dear. Maybe I can run it from here. There we are. There, now there's no overlap. It lines up perfectly. Might be a good idea to put one down here as well. Starting to get the hang of it. Oh, do I not have any low density structures? Damn it, I'm out. Well, didn't realize I was low. What else am I low on? Solar panels. All right, solar panels, low density structures, more platforms, and a few processing units. That should do it. Cool. Oh boy. Yeah, so now I gotta put it on this belt here. Well, that should bring in a bit more ice. All right, that's good. So, oh wow. There's 1,000 space science. 1,000. Is there anything I really need? Quality module 2. Ooh. All the next level modules require space science. 200 each. You know what? Let's grab these. Although there's Covarex. Covarex is probably the most important. Because if I'm going to get nuclear power going at all, here's the thing, right? I'm getting really kind of low on solar space. At least there. I mean, I can expand, but I was thinking of putting some down here, but I don't know. It probably would be smart to get some nuclear up. Then again, I don't really have any uranium on the map, do I? Other than that little bit. Yeah, well, it's still a good idea to get Covarex up, because that's the only way to get a decent amount of enriched uranium. So let's get that going. And also, I think I'd like to redesign my science laboratory areas. Yeah, let's do that actually. Let's redesign the science. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make some requester chests and provider chests and all that other stuff. That's neat. All right, so this little bit that I've done here, these make steel chests, which are an ingredient in making both provider and requester chests. And I've set up a requester chest to feed into each of these the ingredients that they need to make what they want to make. And I've also set up a provider chest to receive the output and then limit the inserter so that it stops working after there's 20 of them in there. Which is kind of like a way of doing this, but even more controlled. So that's that. Let's get rid of this. Oh, wow. Okay. At this point, I want to requester chests and provider chests. We should limit it to 1 stack. Wonderful. Wonderful. So now, this is where the magic starts happening. We're going to start putting science in provider chests. So there's red and green science. And now we can go over here and do the same thing. And there's blue science. And now we should go over here and we'll do military science. Oh, also we should be making roboports, because roboports are going to be important to spread around for coverage. There we are. Of course, I don't have anything actually making gears, but you know what? I have a gear chest. Right. What? Did I turn it off? That's strange. There we go, making gears. You can see how this works. It's wonderful. They're making things without having to have belts running directly to it. All right, so I've got roboports. And then what I'll do is I'll take that roboport and if I can find it. Good a spot as any. Clean up the extra belts because we don't need these. There we go. Next, we want to take the purple and yellow science. Storage chests. Well, I don't know. I'm not getting any alerts, so I'm fine with that. So all of the science is now being put in the appropriate provider chests, in addition to the storage from what I just got taken from my inventory. All that stuff can go away. Thank you, bots. Next, we want to set up. See, all this can all go away because I don't need this anymore. All right. And I'm thinking of not putting the science here because I'd kind of like to leave that open for the depot. Okay. New science area will be right here. And the way it works, we'll put this down. We'll put a requester chest and a bulk inserter. And we'll give it power. And then we have to give it logistics range, like that. And this is where we tell it we want all kinds of science. We're going to request 50 of every single kind of science. You can see it coming in. There we go. So there's 7 kinds of science, which is too many to put in by belt. So we're going to do it with requester chest instead. And we'll just copy the settings from here to here, and that will put the requests over there. Also, we have to have space science on the network. Let's do that. To do that, we're going to put a provider chest here. And this is going to filter just space science. There we go. Here comes more space science from orbit. Ooh, look at that, 3 at a time. Wow. Very cool. Very cool. And there they go, right there. This is neat. I have to admit, this is really, really cool. So now we go back to our labs, which are researching. And I think it's just copy these like so, right? Then we can copy this whole thing and put it right there. And then do it again with the power poles. No, I didn't mean to cut it. Damn it. Alright, fine. Now we can copy these two columns here. And then again. There we go. And this is why I only put 50 in the request, because I want it to get spread across a lot of these. And I dare say it's working. But these won't light up until they got every kind of science, because we're using every kind. Well, no, we're not. Wow, really? Is it just red, green, blue, and space? Okay. Now, if I go to the map, guess what you can do? Worker robots. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Wow. They're all going, aren't they? Yeah, they're all going. I've got another 10 labs. I should make another set of columns. It looks to me like they're delivering them in quantities of 4. That must be my worker robot carrying capacity is 4. So if I look at the science producing areas, you can see that it's a whole lot cleaner than it used to be. I've got science is coming down and it's just getting stuck right in the chest, and then the robot comes and just takes off with it. It's wonderful. Yeah, very, very clean. So this is going to really change how certain things are made. Certain things that we don't make tons of, but we need to make automatically. Like, you know, some of this stuff. This should be a requester chest. Again, there we go. Look at that, CoverX is done already. Atomic bomb, holy cow. Devastating form of rockets used to eradicate anything in huge areas at a time. Phew, boy. Yeah. So the logistics system makes complex construction very easy, but it doesn't increase capacity really. Like, you still need arrays of machines like this to make large quantities of things, and that's where the bottlenecks will be coming up here, because we've got shortages in certain kinds of materials that are really, really good to know about. This is where it's probably a good idea for me to think seriously about what I need to put in my inventory. It's difficult because there's some new systems in place, like these groups. I've never used these before, so I'm going to have to think about how to set up my groups. Well, you know, now that CoverX is done, I should really think about setting up a line for that. And that's because how many do I have? I've got 30. That might be enough to get started. I also need to set up a what we call a shopping mall, which has all of the basic things, you know, things you might need. So let's think about things to make. We'll start on this corner here where we are making inserters. That's a good place to start. So what we'll do is we'll start with yellow inserters, then we'll copy that, and then we'll make blue inserters, well, red inserters, blue, green, and so that means that I don't need, all right, well, also, let's take assemblers. So we got assemblers, 3 different kinds of assemblers: miners, radars, repair packs. So this is all using the same basic structure. And what did I set these to? I set them, 5, really? Oh boy. I think I'm going to go more than that. Set these to a stack for all the inserters. And for the, let's see, we'll get rid of the limits on this one, this one, this one, and this one. Oh, you know what? I missed one. Hang on. There we go. Right. Okay. So that worked. And now, what we'll want probably is want a really good source of gears somewhere on here. Not terribly far, because you don't want them to fly too long. It's funny, I don't have any iron plates anywhere near here, do I? Well, that's not good. Wait. I got iron plates right here. There we go. Yep, that'll work. So let's tap into that. Alright, so where did all the iron go? Oh dear. I'm not making enough iron. Yeah, I'm going to have to start doing my smelting outposts. There's no way around it, really. But you know, it's extremely good news that I've got logistics up now, because it just simplifies so many things. Let's start taking down some of this stuff that we're not going to need anymore. Of course, I don't have enough room in my inventory to store everything. Yeah. could use the trash unrequested. That would get rid of everything that I haven't explicitly put on here. It's tempting. Yeah, I can see how these groups might be handy. Like I don't want to carry all this stuff around at all times, just during certain contexts. Great. Great. Okay. So now what? Now what? Probably need to start thinking about expansion. Expansion in a way that's effective against, you know, the biters. You know what I could use? Ah. Yeah, okay, so there's these different kinds of science packs that you get from different planets. And it's like, well, we can't really do these technologies until we get stuff from those planets. So I need to start thinking about expanding to different planets. Man, I would love cliff explosives, for example. You need metallurgic science packs, which is from tungsten. That's from tungsten ore, which appears on Volcanus, which means I have to get to Volcanus before I can get cliff explosives. Stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, so really I should start focusing on ramping up production. Wow. Okay. Oh, you know what I can do now? you can request is it true that you can request ammunition in the turrets themselves to be delivered by a logistics bot? I thought that was the thing. I really did. It's gotta be. It's just must not have figured it out. Maybe it's an unlock? Yeah, how do you... Wow, how do you do that? That's very curious. I need to start thinking about when resources are going to go dry as well. I've already used a couple million from this one, I think. Oh, that's a lot of stone over here. That's good. Yeah. 660,000 uranium. Oh yeah, that's right. So I was going to make Coverex, and let's see if I can remember how that's done in vanilla. Now, why are these not... It's the blue science. I'm lacking blue science, apparently. Oh, you know what? Wow. Okay, so not enough power. It bottoms out at night. You know, but I could add more accumulators because I am peaking. So let's do that. You know what you should be able to do. This is how you're meant to do it. You're meant to put roboports down, and then just let the base bots place the items. Oh dear, what do we got now? Oh, whoops. Wow. That's a fairly big attack. Let's take the tank up there and take out whatever. Oh no, it takes 3 hits to kill those things now. I think they've gotten stronger. Oh wow. They're all spitters. So I'm thinking maybe it would be a good idea to start walling off large sections of land, you know, because making a powered perimeter, well, yeah, I don't have enough, but see, I don't have enough, no, I can't do that yet because I don't have enough electricity to power them. I might actually have to go nuclear, but I can't go nuclear properly until I find another source of uranium. Boy, that is an interesting conundrum. I could go exploring. I've got a tank. I've got lots and lots of fuel, lots and lots of shells. Yeah, let's go exploring and see if we can find uranium. I might call it after that. Hang on. Oh, is this a continuous body of water? You know it is. Let's go all the way around. Ooh, iron. Check this out. All right. That is 9.2 million iron. Yes, please, and thank you. Nice thing is, I don't actually have to engage these guys right now because I'm not out to kill them. And if they chase me, I'm fine because I can kill off whatever chases me pretty easily. Look at all these small ones. Watch this. I'll show you something. Look at that. You can see just how powerful this laser is versus small ones. But, and also how much stronger the big ones are. All right, so we explored this whole area and we found a really nice iron patch. So now I'm going to go down here to the southwest and explore around this body of water here. Again? The same spot. What is going on up there? Well, that's frustrating. It looks like we've got another really, really good iron patch. Wow, look at the size of this one. And another one right next to it. Yeah. That's what we want to see. Right. Of course, this is a problem because I've got a train coming here and I've lost Ah, shit. You know, that's actually very, very bad. Okay, so now I've got to put up some defenses here because I'm tired of losing stuff. That should help. Whoa, check this out. Look where they're coming from. Oh, maybe they followed me. These might be the ones that followed me. Oh, haven't found any uranium. That's going to be making things a bit difficult. No, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Get out of there. Ooh, there it is. There it is. All right. Well, let's see how big it is. 6.8 million. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yep, 6.8 million uranium. And it's only 1,000 miles from my base. How do we get it? I'm going to have to find a way to get down here. Well, you know, I could take advantage of this giant lake and maybe build some bridge rails over the water. Maybe. Maybe. Rather not, but that's always an option. But yeah, 6.8 million versus... So it's 10 times as much as I've got here. Very nice. That means one of the things I'm going to have to work on is I have to work on my, long-range transport, for one, and then my outpost protection. Like, we're talking fully maintenance-free outpost protection. That's super important. It's got to have enough power to run the lasers when I'm not there and fully automate. Just fully automate. Is that uranium? It is. Ah, I found two patches. All right, let's kill these guys and then take a peek at what we got. So 3.4 million. 3.4 million. And it's actually quite a lot closer than this one. So I should go for this one next. All right. Probably wrap it up by going over this one and then go home. One more. Oh, wow. Look at that. We got so much space science. That's awesome. That's just awesome. Because the space platform just keeps making it. Yep. 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 Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Right. So what's the next thing on the agenda? The next thing on the agenda after this episode is, for sure, we need to start enriching uranium in large quantities, which involves the Covarex technology. And I need to find a way to get a rail over to here. And I think I'm gonna use overhead rails because they can go right over the cliffs. In fact, why don't I run a little test? So we've got this intersection here, right? And if I put a junction there, I should be able to make, oh, all right. Well, the ramp requires concrete, and I'm not making the ramps yet, but I should make rail ramps and rail supports, and then take those with me, and we can test that next episode to see if, to see how hard that is to set up. All right, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.